If I remember back to multiplication growing up for me, it was always about the speed in which you could recall. It was very much a memory game. It's like, I'm going to remember my times tables. And it was almost like we did a song and we learnt it through just, it was like, what color's the sky? Blue. What seven sevens? What? I know that. No, but what it is it was almost like we would play games to say who could say it quicker. And when it became about memory, I knew a lot of people who knew their times tables and it was useful to know them. Memorizing things is not necessarily the same as understanding them. And I'd love for you to explain why multiplication works for some kids and completely fails for others.
Yeah. So memorizing and rote learning is a part of all learning. That's how you start. You think about when you got into a car, this is the accelerator, this is the brake, right? That, you just memorized that foot and that foot, right? And if you've driven different cars over the years, like all of my cars, when I was learning to drive and when my first years was always the indicator was on the right-hand side. I now have a car that it's on the left-hand side, and the number of times I put the windscreen wipers on, it shows you how ingrained that memory is, that connection is so solid. So learning things by memory is not bad in itself, but learning is far more than just putting it in because it needs to be connected. If I teach you how to go from my house to the supermarket and my house to the post office, it doesn't mean that you know how to get from the post office to the supermarket in my town. That connection's not there. So we need to make connections for the students and show them that it is actually this spider web, if you like.